far back as I can ever remember. I was in the church and I knew about sinners, knew about forgiveness, I knew about grace, I knew about Christ and how he took my place. My mom's had me in the church every Sunday morning. Every word the preacher said, I was always yawning. Yeah, I was there, but mine wasn't engaged. Probably because my mind was on video games. I was on the youth group, the usher boy, the choir, brotherhood. Everything was all good. I even walked down the aisle, become part of the church. I knew something was wrong, cause it just didn't work. Just a week later, I was back to my old ways, just like the old days. Skipping class and thieving, lying and misleading. But it was me, I was really deceiving. I was once a fan, this is hard to swallow. Though in church I realized I was very shallow. A life with no substance, sleepy hollow. It was my choices that put me in the grave, and my decisions that I made me a slave. I thought going to church was gonna set me free. I must surrender my life to know Christ so he can rescue me. As I grew up, things only got worse. It was less of school and less of church. I had some good examples, but it wasn't enough. For me, they wanted education, but I wanted the lust. I was street dreaming, I was trying to blow up. My parents tried to tell me then that it's time to grow up. I was in the schoolyard, always acting hard. Got a pack of 9 now, always on guard. They don't push me, they don't touch me. And now the counselors they label me crazy. And now my money long and my pockets fat. I got them rats on rats and ain't no turning back. All the girls now, they really like my swag. I got the skinny jeans and my pants sad. She say she pregnant though, and it's mine too. Life is crazy now, so what do? I was once a fan, this is hard to swallow. Though in church I realized I was very shallow. A life with no substance, a sleepy hollow. It was my choices that put me in this grave, and my decisions that I made me a slave. I thought going to church was gonna set me free. I must surrender my life to know Christ so he can rescue me. I was hustling like you can't stop us. I got caught though, and now I'm locked up. They say YOLO, they think they living now. But what happens when your sweet dreams come crashing down? Being a fan, you can like church, you may even like work, but it gotta make it personal. Give him your life first. I thought life was a game, like Call of Duty, and then to fall out. When they tried to shoot me, I felt life was over, cause it was max pain. Then I was reminded about the King. How could he love me after all I did? One word, forgiveness is what he said. And now I'm locked up, 5 kids, no job. So it's cradle to the grave that I described. He told me about Christ, I said I know about the church, I done it before. He told me softly, and this is not a show, and it's real though, You can't only do good in front of people. God and his son are king, they're both equal. And he rose from the grave to conquer evil. The price he paid is priceless. And wants a personal relationship righteous. I am not a fan, but I tell you who I am. Product of God's grace and not circumstance. It was my choices that put me in the grave, and my decisions that I made me a slave. I thought going to church was gonna set me free. I must surrender my life to know Christ so he can rescue me. Going to church is a great thing to do, but it doesn't make you a Christian, and it doesn't solve all your problems. And a lot of people say, I tried religion, but God is not calling us to religion. He's calling us to a personal relationship with Christ. And when we become sons of God, then we become children of God that want to make our Father proud, want to make our Heavenly Father proud. God offers forgiveness through his Son, Jesus Christ. But even still, you'll have to face the consequences of your decisions and the actions in this life. So make sure you make wise decisions that make your Heavenly Father proud of you. And don't just be a fan of Jesus, be a totally committed follower with a personal relationship.